Hi, I'm Ashley with Rising Star Casino and Resort. I am the Director of Human Resources, and I am here with Jim. Jim McCracken is our Assistant General Manager, and he has worked for us for 25 years. So, Jim, you've worked for 25 years for the casino. Tell us what you've done for us.
Oh, I've held a lot of different positions. I started out as a deckhand back when the boat used to cruise, when we first opened 25 years ago. I knew I was going to be a dealer. I'd already been to dealer training, but for the first couple months, I'd done the deckhand job, moved over to dealing, and wow, what an experience with a full boat of people and everybody there to gamble. We had 80 table games, and everything was packed. We had 1,200 slot machines. Over time, I moved into a supervisor position and then eventually a pit manager position, moved up a couple more ranks within table games, was table games manager, then director of table games.
You've done a lot for us. So, how many of those years was when the boat was cruising down the river?
Yeah, so the first 10 years, I'd say the boat was cruising. They'd go out for an hour and then come back to dock. So people had to kind of wait in line at turnstiles to get on the boat. And then we would sometimes get all those people off on a Saturday night to get a whole new group of people on. So it was a lot of moving parts.
Gotcha. So, out of all of those memories that you've had for 25 years, tell us one that stands out for you.
I'd kind of go back to the beginning. I was there the day the boat arrived in town, and I got on it as soon as it got there. And it was kind of a unique experience. The town, the community had been so looking forward to this opportunity for jobs, for growth, for tax revenue. And so here it is. It pulls up, and a bunch of us get on it and start working. You know, we really don't know what we're doing, but we had some good leadership that helped us out. And so like day 2 or 3, the boat was there. They brought in a crane and started loading coin and chips onto the boat. And you could actually see over the course of the day how much the boat sank in the water because of all the weight of the coin and chips that they were putting on. You know, and I think it was at that point you just realized how much money and how big this operation was.
So, you have worked for us for 25 years. You have lived in Rising Sun for 25 years, at least. Mm-hmm. What does working for the casino in your hometown mean to you?
Oh, it's everything. Yes, Rising Sun is my hometown. So it was a great opportunity when the boat came to town for many of us to start our careers. The connection between the casino and the town has always been strong. We depend on each other, right? The town's growth has been incredible since the casino come to town. Growing up there wasn't very many jobs. You pretty much either moved off, went to college, or joined the military. That was really the only option. So having the casino there really brought life back into the community.
That's awesome. So just recently, we celebrated 25 years for the casino and employees. We had about 15 employees that we celebrated and recognized for their accomplishment. Why do you think that those 15 employees have worked for us for 25 years?
Well, for me and for many of those folks, it's a lot of opportunity. You know, we found a way to move up, further our education in some cases, and build upon a great career there. It's also nice if you're part of the community like I am and so many of the others are, that you feel like you're not only contributing to your own career, but you're helping to further the community. The friendships that you've made, the family atmosphere, we take care of each other, we look out for one another. You're way more than just a number at a big organization. You're a person that people care about, and we look out for each other. And so, there was times over the years where I had opportunities to go to other places, but I always chose there because it felt like I was in the right place doing what I really was meant to do.
Right. So I think that we do a really great job with trying to offer that work-life balance for employees. We're all people. So let's talk about the employment opportunities that we have. You did half of them already. We have food and beverage in the hotel, housekeeping, table games, slots, finance positions, cage, revenue audit, internal audit, human resources, IT. There's the golf. Everyone wants to golf.
Yeah.
So
you got the ferry. We operate the ferry between Boone County and Rising Sun. There's opportunities to work there as a deckhand or even as a pilot if you have the right credentials. So there's opportunities within the casino, table games, slots. If you're more of an outside person, golf's great.
Yep.
We're moving into golf season. We'll be ramping up hiring for that.
Gaming and non-gaming positions are, it's a fun time. It is really a fun time to work at the casino.
Right, and just because you take a position, let's say food and beverage or hotel, and you see another opportunity available, we're quick to try to launch people into those different jobs, if they want to make a move and make a positive move for themselves.
So I think something that our employees really enjoy is our Employee of the Month program. We celebrate three employees every single month with the Employee of the Month, back of the house, front of the house, and Supervisor Manager of the Month. Those are just a very slim things that we do for our employees all the time. We have Employee Appreciation Week that we try to make people feel so important to us because they are valuable. We could not do the job without them. That is for sure. Our frontline employees are very important to us.
Well, that Employee of the Month program that you mentioned is so important. I mean, I've taken part in that. I've sat on committees in past years. I was fortunate enough to be selected years ago as Supervisor of the Month and so forth. And those are great honors. It's very rewarding for your supervisor, manager, director to recognize you in that way. And it really helps you dig in and find that next gear and can launch you to that next step in your career when you get that reinforcement that you are doing things right and that your input matters, and we're happy to have you. So that is important.
Yep. Something I think that the employees really enjoyed was this past Christmas. We had the Christmas casino open, and we got to dress up as characters.
Yes.
And a lot of our employees got to see you as the Grinch.
All right. Well, now you're going to have to tell them a little bit more about us being characters. What were all the characters we had?
So we had the Grinch with Cindy Lou Who.
Yeah.
We had Olaf from Frozen. We had Mrs. Claus. We had Santa, who was there. We had an elf, so he was important.
Yeah.
And these were all things that kids loved. The kids came. They got to come and see us. I was Cindy several times, and I know that we've made it on several Christmas cards.
Absolutely. So to set the stage a little bit more, the entire pavilion is done up in a huge Christmas theme, huge tree. We have a Santa village. We have animatronics that Lou brings in and sets up, and the whole property is transformed into Christmas. And so this year we wanted to add a little more flair to it, so we done the characters. And you're right, you were Cindy Lou, and I was the Grinch a few days, and we had a lot of laughs and big times, and there was a lot of heartwarming moments, for these children to meet some of their favorite characters. Sometimes they were a little scared of the Grinch at first, but they would warm up.
The Grinch was really nice. He does have a heart.
Absolutely, and I do love Christmas.
It was a fun time. Well, we appreciate you and all that you've done for us for 25 years. We have so many opportunities throughout the entire property. You can visit our website. It's www.risingstarcasino.com. Scroll all the way to the bottom to the employment page, and you will be able to see all the opportunities available.